Hey, good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you're all having a great Monday morning, Monday day, whatever, Monday night, whenever you log into this. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend, got rested up, had a chance to do something fun. Okay, so um, we're back at it though. So jumping in. Just wanted to review last week. So we did some vocabulary last week. Okay, we had the words abusive, advocate, dignity, illiteracy, rights, and tolerance. Okay, so hopefully you guys are all caught up with page 33 in our real book. Those are some of the words that you'll be seeing. We talked about them quite a bit in class the other day. So anybody who is abusive, or the word abusive means using force against someone, something, uh, something like that. Okay, so then the word advocate. All right, our next word was advocate or an advocate. Okay, so that's someone who publicly supports a person or a cause. Okay, so if you're an advocate for something, that means that you stick up for it, you stand up for it, you promote it. Okay, dignity. Dignity means basically, I didn't write this down, but the state of knowing that you're needed, or that you're important to a process. Okay, that you're good at what you do. That would be dignity. Okay, every person in the world deserves to have his or her dignity. Okay, illiteracy is the inability to read or write. If you are illiterate, that means that you can't read or write. You can't use that as a form of communication. One way to fix illiteracy is to make sure all children have a right to go to school. Okay, that was an example on page 33. Okay, rights, things that you can do without needing permission, without breaking the law. Okay, those are rights. We met with a teacher to discuss student rights such as recess, or how much time they have at lunch. Okay, so rights. And then tolerance is the ability to put up with other people's maybe annoyances without getting frustrated at them. Okay, so if you're a very tolerant person, that means that you're very patient. You put up with a lot of things. Okay, now we're moving on to page 34, and this is what you guys will work on today. Okay, as you can see on the page right here, okay, there is a young man. He's pointing at you, saying it's your right. Okay, and all I want to do today is do this vocabulary. Okay, so we've got earn. Okay, I think most of us probably know what earn means. Okay, to earn something means to receive money, or in my mind, the word compensation comes to mind. To receive compensation for your effort or your service. Okay, so to earn, so it doesn't necessarily always have to be money, right? Because we earn respect, or we earn loyalty, we earn trust, right? Okay, so in my mind, to receive compensation would be a good word for that, because compensation is compensation, or it could be respect for what we do. Okay, or our service. How might you earn money, it asks. I could earn money over the summer by mowing lawns. Okay, I want you guys to fill that example in there. Fill it in with whatever you want to fill it in with. Maybe you had a summer job and you could fill that in. Okay, then the next word is forbid. Okay, so to forbid means that you block out, in a way. To block someone to what does your school forbid? So to restrain someone to break the rules, or to discourage someone to break the rules. Okay, what does your school forbid? Our school forbids students from running down the halls. Okay, that's something that our school forbids. Okay, so I want you guys to fill in the proper definitions there. If you have a hard time, once again, go to m-w.com, and that will take you to merriam-webster.com, and you can type in the word there, and it will give you some great ideas on that. Okay. All right. So then I want you to just kind of look at these blend words. Okay. So sounding out new words that you see, read it sound by sound. List. Okay. Break it apart. Okay. That's what you do when you looking at blend words. What's the vowel sound? A, and E is silent, right? Okay, so pace, the A is there, the E is silent. Right. Okay, so what's the vowel sound that we hear there? We hear I. Okay. Pay attention to every letter. Okay, sometimes we miss these. Sick, sink. Okay, a lot of our language has words that are just like one letter off. Okay, so sick and sink. Make sure that we pay attention to letters. Okay, I want you to do this vocabulary section right here and get that turned in. So as we look across here, we're not going to read this today. You're welcome to read it on your own. I'll probably read more of this tomorrow, and we'll do this page tomorrow. But right here they have, well, let's just go ahead and read it. Okay, here's the sad truth. Children all over the world lack the rights that many of us have. Okay, so rights. What is that? What are rights? Okay, what are rights? We talked about that clear back on page 33. Okay, rights. That's things that you can do without anybody telling you that you can't. Okay, millions go without safe drinking water. Others live without shelter. Young children are forced to work. They must earn money to help their families. We just talked about. So what's a shelter? That wasn't one of our vocab words, but shelter, we also probably should know what shelter is. Shelter is like what keeps us warm, keeps us safe, helps us to not get sick. But people that live without shelter, they're exposed to those things. So young children are forced to work. They must earn money to help their families. For these kids, education is not an option. Strict rules exist in some countries. The rules forbid girls from going to school, or girls cannot study certain subjects. They do not allow them to go to school, right? Okay, forbid them. The United Nations, UN, wants that to change. The UN is an international group. It works in countries around the world. It helps people achieve human rights. The UN made a list of rights all children should have. It includes the right to grow up healthy and free, the right to have a name and be a member of a country, the right to food, housing, and medical care, the right to go to school, the right to be taught peace, tolerance, and friendship, the right not to work before a minimum age. Okay, so this one was kind of interesting. The right to be taught peace, tolerance, and friendship. There are some countries who force children to begin training to be soldiers without them even having the choice. There is still a problem. Not all countries agree with the UN. Luckily, some young people do agree. They are willing to stand up for their beliefs. They speak out about the injustices they see. Their supporters speak out too. These young men and women are our future. Okay? Don't worry about doing this page. Okay? I just wanted to read that and kind of talk about those vocab words. However, I do want you to do page 34. Okay? And then also, let me go to our course modules. There's a do now today, and it's a vocab word. Okay? And they used it in a sentence. Though the mayor did not agree with the protesters, he still showed tolerance, which is one of our vocab words, by, okay, and I put, though the mayor did not agree with the protesters, he still showed tolerance by listening to their concerns. Okay? I want you guys to notice, I used the full sentence, right? I wrote the full sentence down. That's what I want you guys to do. I don't want you to just start with the end of by feeding them. I don't want to just see like that. Okay? By listening to them, by giving them water, okay? By not calling the police, okay? You need to write it as a full sentence, please, okay? I want you guys to get into the habit of writing completely, not just giving small little fragments, but by writing completely, okay? So do the do now. I will upload a thing for you to upload page 34, and then make sure you jump on to the Read 180 student website. Do 15 to 20 minutes of the student application, and a minimum of 20 minutes of the independent reading. One thing that I wanted to show you guys, if you guys go to this page, some of you who are at home, if you go to Files, okay, everything that I've uploaded is in here. Okay, and I want you to see right here, daily reading log. Okay, here it comes. You guys can print this off. Okay, you guys can print this off, one for each week. Fill in what you read, starting page, ending page, and that will help you. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys that. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Happy Monday once again. Hope you all are healthy and safe and doing well. Reach out if you have any questions. Thanks so much.